I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. Dizzy Dragon, Chili Phil. Good to see you guys. It's Charlie Mullins' birthday, and it's one hot minute. It'll be a good time. Hope you guys had a good day. It was kind of a busy one on my end. Invader Bob, good to see you. Still haven't got my new card yet. Having been hacked. What a drag that is. Good to see you, buddy. William Ford, good to see you. Just got a quick text from my son. Let me check on this real quick. All right. Okay. Good morning, Landscape. Good to see you. Joshua Anzures. Good to see you. Christopher Westcott. Hi, Maria Elena. Robert Simpson. Good to see you. Jason P. In the house. Charlie Matthews. Mind Game 60. There's the birthday boy. Man, I want to say happy birthday, but my voice is horrible. Charlie Mullins, happy birthday. I love you. Now that you're here, I'm going to talk about you for a minute, since it's Charlie Mullins Appreciation Hour. You know, everybody on the bus, whether you have a little bus by your name or not, I love you all. I really do. But there's something special about meeting somebody on the bus face to face. A bunch of people in the chat probably have met me, but it's a special thing. And I've had the chance to meet Charlie and Mary at Oxford at one of the events a couple of years ago. He's just one of the most solid guys. You know, every single video I do, he leaves at least 3 comments on every single video. You guys see it. You know, have a seat. It's not a bad seat on the bus. He just, he does that. You know why he leaves 3 different comments? Because it's engagement. It helps the channel. He's trying to help. He's just one of the most solid guys in the world. He's always there with a positive. He's just, now I'll tell you what, you cross his path and he becomes your friend, you're lucky. Like, you're lucky to have him in your life. I mean that. Good morning, Landscape. Thank you for that. But thank you so much, Charlie, for being you. And Mary, thank you for being you. But happy birthday, Charlie. So I'm not going to sing because Jeremy Bell's in the chat. He should sing. He's got a great voice. But happy birthday, Charlie. I love you, man. Black Turtle. Hey, Johnny, when should we expect the next David and Goliath? David's MIA. I don't know where David is. We have David and there's Jamie and Goliath. So Jamie's my new test subject, but I think I burned him too bad last time. I don't know. But I have a surprise tomorrow. Do you guys remember Franco? Do you guys remember Franco from The Office? Good dude, Franco is. And Franco is going to eat a chocolate primitalia tomorrow. He and I are going to both eat a chocolate. He's never eaten anything even close to that hot before. And he knows what it is, too. I'm not tricking him. I know Big Al would say I'm tricking him, but I'm not tricking him. Good to see you, Dennis Brace. Hope you're doing well. NZ Chilihead, good to see you. Flood of Sins, good to see you. Jason Gottlieb, good to see you, man. Thanks for being here. Strong chin braid tonight. Yeah, I'm doing I always braid it, but usually I put it right here so it's nice and tight. Now I'm just kind of letting it be. Kenneth Cooper, hello from South Carolina. Love your vibe, man. Thanks for sharing your time with us. Oh, my time with that? Come on. It's Thursday night. There's a million things you can be doing. The fact that you're hanging out with me is amazing. Thank you. Appreciate it, Kenneth. Sergeant Dunn. Best jerky there is, you guys. Mix 99, good to see you. 1 hot minute, people. It is 1 hot minute tonight. If you're brand new to the channel and you've never experienced a 1 hot minute, you guys in good shape. Here is how 1 hot minute works. I'm on the East Coast, so it's 9 o'clock. At 9:30, we're all going to eat something hot. Everybody. So everybody right now, that's what OHM, 1 hot minute. Go get, right now, guys, go get something hot. I got fig habanero sauce from Farmer's Daughter, Primo's Peppers. My really good friend, Troy. So get something hot. You tell us what you're going to be snacking on. Look at this, Gambler 13. Oh, he said try Blue Diamonds. I've tried them. They're good. Not hot, but you're hooked. Hopefully you have some for this. I probably could. 1791. I probably could. Pyro Pipple is how I found this channel. He's a good dude, Pyro Pipple. Guy's got a savage tolerance. Blue Cuban, thanks for being here. We love you, Charlie. Look at that. Charlie's, it's his birthday. We're telling him we love him. He says, hey, man, everybody hit the like button, please. What a guy. One of a kind. No joke, one of a kind. Again, that's one of the things you don't think about when you start a YouTube channel. You don't think you're going to have people like that in your life. And all of you guys, it's amazing. Balaki, good to see you, man. Disney Dragons is going to do Mexico Lindo habanero green sauce. Very, very nice. Sip Chopper, good to see you. Chili Phil, my stomach is still up to par from yesterday after the 3-1-2 challenges. Yeah, that'll do it for you, Chili Phil. Chad Matthews, good to see you. Got an early start. I'm already sitting at 5. Boy, he's already doing it. I love it, Chad. Good to see you, man. New Mexican Green Chili says, Joshua Anzers, good job. Chocolate Reaper Fresh are kind of hard to find online. You know what you can do, 1791, anytime you ever see a, hey, good to see you, Tom Broom. Anytime you ever see a video where I'm eating peppers, in the description box is a link to the pepper grower, and you can get some of those peppers. Brock Bandy, good to see you. Bizzle. Did you guys see the shirt I had? I had a really cool shirt from it was pre 10,000 followers a long time ago. I found one. It was a XX, and it's in that and some other goodies. Is on its way to Bizzle right now. I love you, Bizzle. You're a good guy, man. Anyway, get something hot. What are you eating? What are you? Oh, you want chocolate primatali? Yeah, they're easy to get. You just got to know where to get them. Go to the video that I did today. The video I'm doing tomorrow. A lot of people I'm doing. Any chocolate primatali video I've done. Look in the description box. You'll see the link to who you can get them from. Robert Spriggs, good to see you. Kaiser Cube. I'm born and raised Cajun. I drink Tabasco like candy. I will inhale habanero, but I've never ventured into the 1 million Scoville domain. It's not so bad. But you'll get there. So you know what? It's not as impressive as you think it is. Josh Egan, good to see you. My hottest habanero so far. Very good. Habanero's still good, man. Nothing wrong with that. Peter Bear, good to see you, man. 5 hours later, I was going to call 911. The cramps were insane. Chili Phil, man, I've done that. I had 911 queued on my phone for hours. On the second time I chugged the plutonium. Just got to go outside, 2:06 UK time. Got 2 fresh primos. Pick right now. Real deal. My man. Very cool. Let's see here. Bizzle, I love you. Oh, everyone here is amazing. Well, we love you too, Bizzle. You're a rock star, man. Mind Games, good to see you, Charles. Ball Python Project. What did Dragon's Breath compare to? You know, Dragon's Breath are hot, but there's nothing standoutish about a Dragon's Breath. It's a good pepper. It's a great pepper, but it's not. It's hot. It's Reaper heat, but nothing. I've had the last couple times I've had Dragon's Breath, I had them from Tom Broom, and they were very, very tasty. The last couple times there was a sweetness to them, believe it or not. I don't know if you guys have noticed. I've had this rush of sweetness in pods. Interesting. Super hots, which some you don't get too often. So, Sasquatch, I'm late for work. This darn school bus in front of me. I love you guys. Hey, Johnny, good to see you, Sasquatch. Honk your horn at that bus. Brock Bandy, 1 full square of Skittles. Jeez, that's crazy, Brock. That's going hard, man. So, good to see you. Cody, good to see you. What happens if you accidentally spilled paint into your radiator? That's a drag. I'm not a mechanic. That doesn't sound good. Mr. Scoville says, poor and bruised of spirit. I bought 8 jalapenos today, and I'm trying your recommendation of how to increase my tolerance. Shalom. It'll work, I promise. Guys, I want to make I think I said this in a video, but I want people to know this. I did a video today. One of the gushers where I did a whole Robbie dropper. I got in my eye. It was after the video was over. I got 13 million Scoville drops in my eye, and it was like I got an endorphin rush from eating the peppers, but you have no idea how hard you get an endorphin rush just like that when you get 13 million in your eye. Anyway, I was suffering really bad. I thought I couldn't stop my eye from watering. Just drip water after. So I thought this would be a great short. They're 15 seconds long. So I just made a quick short. One take, uploaded it. There were so many people thought I did that on purpose. Please know that I would never do that. I've always said since Jump Street, I draw the line at smoking stuff, snorting stuff, and putting stuff in my eye. I've had stuff in my eye before, but it was by accident. I've never smoked or snorted anything like that. But it was an accident. I would never do that. I saw the email on the bus. Thank you so much. I will check that out. I got a crazy schedule right now. Let me tell you what's going on with my schedule. I'm getting ready to move out of this place. So I got a lot of stuff up in the air right now. It'll be the next 2 weeks or so. Ray, good to see you. Mick Save, love the corn nugs. Has the recipe changed? Nope. We've not changed the recipe. Clayton Hollingsworth, give me a break. His eye made me hurt. That hurt so much, Clayton. You have no idea. Good to see you, man. Thanks for the pods. Tomorrow, I counted those chocolate primatales. There are 24 of them. I think my record is 15. So I'm looking to beat. Well, I ate 18 of the red ones, but they were little goobers. They were hot as sin. Don't get me wrong. They were terrible throat burn, but they were little. These are big chocolate primatales. So I'm going to try to break my record. It's going to be rough. Joseph Nestor, good to see you, man. Dragon's Breath, almost ready in Kentucky. Guys, we are now nearing 20 minutes, 19 minutes away. We're 20 minutes away. 20 minutes away from 1 hot minute. Get something hot. We're going to eat something warm together. I'm getting Mom to pull 3 or 4 Reapers tomorrow. Let them grind up to eat. Hopefully it's hot. It will be, Bizzle, I promise you. It will be. Barella, good to see you. Good morning, Landscape. Just purchased my logo legit. I have T-shirts and hoodies on order right now. Very excited. You guys could put Flame next to that one for me. Awesome, Landscape. Very, very cool. Can you make me a member? Holly P asks. You heard her. Make me a member, she says. Johnny, do you mean not like Steve-O? No, not like Steve-O. You know what? I'm looking forward to meeting Steve-O. It's going to be fun. And that will happen. I'm sure of it. If you're overheating, you need to change your radiator. Thermostat, do a full coolant system flush. There you have it. Sasquatch, this would be a second 1 hot minute. UTF, Apollo Marine, can't do spice yet with my disease, maybe another month. I hope you get back on track soon. UTF, Apollo Marine. If you were an actual Marine, thank you for your service. Anybody else who's in the chat that served, thank you for your service. Got some Mr. Olive, I think it'd be Mount Olive, pepperoncini. Never tried them. They're good. Not as good as Mrs. Klein's, though. Mrs. Klein's, about as good as they get. All right, guys, we are now about 17 minutes away from 1 hot minute. Get something spicy to munch on. Hungarian wax peppers for Chili Phil. Very, very good. My lemon yellow brains are starting to turn yellow, on the bus says. Gotta love that. Robert Simpson, how did you work up to eating such hot stuff? Did you always have a high tolerance? Someone asked me that just recently. You know, I think it's a Scoville thing. I think I probably have just a little bit higher tolerance for pain than most. My brother's done surgery on me. I've stitched myself before. So, you know, I think I just have a different tolerance for pain, but I didn't get, if I had never eaten any peppers and I just decided I want to do it now because I have a high tolerance for pain, I'd be destroyed. I got to where I was because I eat a lot of hot stuff. Poor and Bruised of Spirit, my favorite pepper currently is the Killer Yellow. It's a yellow primatale. Noah James, thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much. I haven't eaten a Reaper in a month. This 1 hot minute is going to hurt so bad. Let's do it. No way. Noah James is going to scarf down a Reaper for 1 hot minute. That's going hard. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Thanks, Johnny Scoble. UFT says, appreciate it. Never was a Marine. Tried U.S. Army. Couldn't enlist. It's got a great name anyway. Bill Core, because I'm late, I did not know it was 1 hot minute, so I brushed my teeth. Like that's going to stop you. You know how many times I've brushed my teeth, gotten in bed, been in bed 10 minutes, since I needed something hot? I've done that 1,000 times. I've done that twice this week, and it's only Thursday. Kazuku made homemade sugary. That brings back memories. Sugary. Huh? You know what? I was a freshman year. The first time I did it, I punched a. Well, I shouldn't talk about how I got it. His mouth is open. I got him right there. It just split. And I did a really, really good job. I'm not kidding. A guy in the dorm was a fly fisherman, and he had these fly. It was easy to do. The second time, my brother stitched me. I can't remember what happened to me, but he did a really good job. Tommy was a good surgeon. All right, guys, we are 15 minutes away from 1 hot minute. I am going with Farmer's Daughter. If you guys don't know that, it's Troy Primo from Primo's Peppers. He is a legend. That's a word that gets tossed around a lot, but that man's a legend. He really is an absolute legend. But this is his fig habanero. It sounds wonderful. It's sugar figs. I love figs. I don't know if you guys dig figs, but big fan here. Apple cider vinegar, habanero peppers, lemon juice, lemon pectin, and spices. Can't wait. Oh, roll the losing dice. Growing some chocolate bula. You can't be losing when you're growing chocolate bulas, my friend. Your luck will change. Thanks for being here, man. 1 hot minute. If you just rolled in here, it's 1 hot minute. In 14 minutes, we're all going to eat something hot exactly at the same time. We'll do a countdown with 10 seconds as we approach. 10, 9, 8, all the way till half hour. Then we all eat something spicy. If you got chips, salsa, hot sauce, peppers, it matters not. Just get something spicy. We're all going to eat it together. When you brush your teeth, it's not just fun and it ruins it. Bill Core says. You know what? I brush my teeth with ghost pepper infused toothpaste. I swear it's true. It's wonderful. Great company. They're wonderful. They just sent me like a dozen, like legit 12 enough toothpaste for the next 5 years. So I'm going to give some away. I know I shouldn't do anything spicy today, Chili Phil. You know, the little hair of the dog that bit you ain't like that with spice. The next day you're like, I'm all set. I know how that feels. Trust me. Yankee Kyle, good to see you, man. Thanks for being here. Anyone know if Sriracha is coming back? The red peppers on shortage, they said. UFT, Apollo Marine. They'll be back. They will be. Real deal. You up with them and the pain. You take a swab. Now you get 2 red primos. Oh, real deal. 2 red primos. Noah James, thank you so much. I feel an endorphin dump coming in my future. Listen, I hope you prepped well. Dude, if you haven't prepped well, don't eat that Reaper, Noah. I promise you, you're just going to be miserable if you do, man. Clayton Hollingsworth, I choose a fresh pickled yellow moruga. Very good. Very good, Clayton. Heard some people say that capsaicin preterimisium tastes natural sour. I want to try that one so bad. You got me hooked. I'm interested. No doubt about that. Brock Bandy got wrecked on my accidental lacrosse chocolate Reaper Dragon's Breath. Accidental lacrosse. That's God playing in your garden, man. That's cool as can be. I love that. Tell me how that goes, man. I use chocolate drink for mouthwash like Joe in the movie Dodgeball. You know something, Kaiser Cube? That's a thing I have. I have a memory that I cherish when I was a little boy. I mean little. Like I'd hold my dad's hand like this. Every weekend he would take me to this place and we'd get a yoo-hoo and a salted breadstick. Every weekend. I love yoo-hoo. It makes me think of that every time I think about it. You brush your teeth with rewind. You brush your teeth with hot toothpaste. You really have it bad. It's not just ghost pepper. It's ghost pepper extract. It's good stuff. It's like, you know, when you breathe in a peppermint patty, you get that cold. It's just like that with a turbo on it. You guys, I'd ever tell you a story the time I brushed my teeth with muscle rub, like Ben Gay? Terrible. Early in the morning, didn't want to turn the light on. I was out late the night before. The morning light was like a surgery room. The light was so bright. So I kept the light off and just kind of grabbed the thing. I thought I had toothpaste. It was Ben Gay. Brushed my teeth in the dark. After about a minute or so, I'm like, man, stinging a little bit today. And man, I turned the light on and looked at the tube. It said Ben Gay. My gums hurt for like days. I mean, for real. The next day, I could feel that. Like even, I'm not kidding you. Food didn't taste right for 2 days. It was I went way too long. I didn't realize it was Ben Gay. You know. Cody Schroeder, love you, Johnny. Thank you, man. Love you too. Shout out to your members. They are rock stars. They all are, Yankee Kyle. You bet. Jason Cronchnavel, I have some peppers for you. Don't threaten me with a good time, Jason. Got a bunch of people right now that are wanting to get peppers to me. Here's the deal right now. I have 2 boxes of peppers in my fridge right now. One big one that I got from Clayton today. I got more coming tomorrow and more coming still. And then I'm moving, so it's gonna. I'm about locked up right now. I really can't take on any more peppers, or I'll be throwing clothes away to make sure I can take the peppers with me. I need those peppers, but I will be in like 3 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks. It'll be easier to do that. My games, aren't you glad I was in preparation age? Didn't have any of that in my bathroom. Yeah, just the muscle rub. It was a drag, Charles. No joke. My mom made butterscotch pudding. I grabbed the wrong bowl, big mouth of bacon grease. Man, I was on a boat on the Caspian Sea, and a bunch of Russians on the boat with me. Amerikansky. They saw I was American. They were drinking vodka, and they were eating what I thought was cheese. It looked like a block of cheese. And I sat down with these guys. They cracked the top, threw the cap into the water, for real, because it's called dead soldier. I used to know the phrase for it, but and so they poured we're drinking out of it's not a shot glass. It's like a glass you have at a hotel bathroom, and they're putting like that much vodka. And I'm like, I drank it, and then so they gave me. I took this. I was watching them first. They would take this thing of cheese, put it in their mouth, and then take a shot of the vodka. So I cut a big whack of that cheese and stuck it in my mouth, and it was lard. And my mouth just coated my mouth with this film of. It wasn't good. People, we are 9 minutes away from 1 hot minute. If you just rolled in here, get something hot. Go to the fridge, anything. Something spicy. If you have nothing spicy, get black pepper because the word pepper is in it. So get something spicy, and let's see, 8 minutes now, we are going to all eat something spicy together. Yankee Kyle has been sober for 35 plus years, and he's proud of it. I'm proud of you for doing that. Yeah, I was talking to my brother Tommy. I think you're probably one of the longest sober people I know. There's a person that hops on his feed once in a while that's 50 years sober. I have never been on when that person's there. I can't wait to be on when that person's on. Because you think about all the good times and bad times, and they stuck to their guns. It's amazing, really. Galactic Yachts, have a great 1 hot minute. I'm heading out. We miss you, Galactic Yachts. Good to see you, though. Stephen Champagne, he's on the bus. We're all ready. We are 8 minutes away, pretty close to 7 minutes away to 1 hot minute. Oh, lemon spice jalapenos for on the bus. Some purple morpher, reds and yellows. I like the lemon spice jalapenos a lot. It's a tasty pepper. Purple morpher, they look cool. Not sure about the taste though, but they look really cool. Does pepper spray count, Ray Ray? If I just read that comment and they said who typed that out and I didn't know, I would guess Ray Ray. I don't know, man. If anybody can help me find some pepper spray that is 100% natural, I got some crazy videos I can make. Everyone I've looked at has tons of chemicals in it, which is no bueno. 7 minutes away, people, 6 and change, actually. I'm going to be going with Fig Habanero. Remember, this is Charlie's birthday. Let's do a one in the chat. Since I can't sing, the one in the chat is me singing happy birthday to Charlie. So Charlie's really a wonderful guy. I mean, I want Brock Bandy. There's some great people on here that I've met, in face to face. It's a wonderful thing. He's such a good guy. Jeff Remmert, Corbin ate a lemon drop for his birthday. That's crazy. I thought his birthday's tomorrow. I thought you said Friday. That's Corbin. Jeff Remmert. Corbin Remmert right there. He created the Remmert Pod, the Deadpool. No joke. Look at all those ones, Charlie. You are loved, my man. You really are. Hey, Jacob. Good to see you, man. All right, guys. We are now just a little over 5 minutes away from 1 hot minute. Let's see. We are about I love you all. Thank you, Charlie. We love you, man. We are 5 minutes and 5 seconds away from 1 hot minute. 4, 3, 2, 1, and we are only 5 minutes away right now from 1 hot minute. 5 minutes away. So get your spicy stuff ready. My mouth is drooling. I can't wait to taste this. Fig habanero. I could just drink this stuff. It's so good. Going Melinda's Buchalokia ghost pepper sauce. Good job, Sasquatch. Hey, Jeff. Corbin says thank you. Jeff, do me a favor. You better get something hot. Get Corbin, too. It's 1 hot minute. You have plenty of time. We only do this once in a while. I didn't do one last week at all. It's a rare thing. And it's Charlie's birthday tonight. So get something hot, something spicy, and then we'll do a countdown in 4 minutes and change. And we'll do 10, 9, 8, 7. And on the 1, we all eat something spicy together. And everybody will post in the chat what their heat is. And then the horse race starts. The minute I finish tasting mine, the horse race begins. You guys that have been on the bus for a while, you know what I'm talking about. QC Venues, good to see you. Doc, good to see you, man. All these great faces here. He's eating an ahi champion for 1 hot minute. You know what? I got a box today of peppers from Jeff, from Corbin. In it is an ahi champion. I thought about doing one of those. I'm going to do this. I'm going to eat one of those tomorrow. What a great pepper that is, though. Oh, I'm eating a Jay's Peach Ghost Scorpion cross with a white boot. Good choice, man. Box of Pain from Uncle Bull Cow. I'm good to go. Poor Ray Ray's had acid reflux. He's had 1 hot minute all day long. That's a drag. I'm sorry, bro. All right, guys, we're close. Broom, I think I'm going to put 2 drops of 5 million lemon tincture in one of those lemon slice shaped gumdrops. 1 drop for me and 1 drop for Charlie. That's a cool thing. 5 million, though. You guys understand, he's no joke. When he says 5 million, he means it. He did it a while back. He gave me some sauce some stuff that was 10 million, and I said it was way more like 12 or 13. Recently got some 13 million from Ann Simmons from Pure Evil. I was right about Tom's stuff. His was right there with it. No joke. I don't know. I don't know why it hit the way it did, but it just didn't feel like 10. Listen, nobody that tasted it, tried it, thought it felt like 10 million. All right, guys, we are 2 minutes and change away from 1 hot minute. Get your stuff ready here. George Hyman, good to see you. I'll make sure I said hi to everybody. SG, good to see you, man. Crackball. Attaboy. Sporky. Spicy pork rinds. I almost said Sporky. Spicy pork rinds from 1791 CDA. Awesome. Let me put that right. I can't believe it. It looks bare, doesn't it? I'm getting ready to take everything down. I don't know. My life's about to change so much in the next 2 months, 3 months. Most of it really good. But, man, if you don't think it's stressing me. Also, for your interest, Johnny, I found a South Australian hot sauce called Jesus that smells like a mixture of Reaper scorpions and green weaver ants. Jeez. Oh, it sells a mixture. I gotcha. I ordered a bottle. Can't wait to try it. I had a sauce that had ants in it. Can't think of the name. Crazy, too, because look on the edge of the glass, on the edge of the bottle, you can see a foot or an antenna. I'm not sure which one, because they kind of look the same. Same sort of thing going on with their feet and their antenna. You know, unless you're like an expert on that, you can see why I make the mistake, right? Oh, Noah's nervous, going to polish off that Reaper. All right, guys, we are now 50 seconds away from 1 hot minute. All right, so I got mine ready. I have my spoon. I'm just going to go straight for the bottle since I'm going to be doing the horse race in a second. All right, guys. This one's going to hurt. It says settle eel. Ripe or purple mulata? Purple mulata. Darian Davis, sorry. Hi, Johnny. I got one final challenge for you. Drink a gallon of capsaicin. I like to be around tomorrow. All right, guys. We are 15 seconds away from 1 hot minute. Are you ready? We are now 15 seconds right now. Josh Egan, good to see you. Everybody's ready. This is for Charlie's birthday, you guys. 10, 9, whatever. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy birthday, Charlie. 1 hot minute. Film it. Oh, man. Oh. Oh. No way. Got LA Beast in the house. 1 hot minute. Commence. Gotta let us know what you're eating, Beast. All right, guys. So here we go. We got LA Beast in the house. What you gotta let us know what you're eating. Post your heat, guys. When you start burning, I'm just a prediction. I'm predicting that Noah is going to be probably at a 9 tonight on account of the Reaper that he's having. All right, so Bizzle's at a 4. Charlie Mullins, the birthday boy, sitting at a 5. Dizzy Dragons at a 2. Jacob Deathridge floating a 2 also. Ray sitting at a 2. Balaki at a 2. Mind Games, Charles at a 1. Jason P at a 6. That could climb. Look to see more. Doc at a 3. Greg F at a 3. Brock Bandy at a 4. QC Venues, 1-ish. On the bus, sitting at a 3. Ghost Honey is a high 2. Matthew Rich, sitting at a 5. 4 so far for Subtly. 1 for Josh Egan. Hot Screen Chili Balls, my favorite. When I'm in the mood, they're my favorite. For SG. 0 for Apollo Marine. We feel you, man. R's got 1. Clayton Hollingsworth at a 2. Sasquatch at a 3. Sporsy. Spicy Pork Rod stuck in the throat. It's got to give you something. Chad Matthews at a 3. Seagull at a 7. You know, we haven't even seen. Guess who we haven't even seen? Noah. Noah's got to be at a 10. Noah, where are you, dude? Effie's at a 5. Balaki's at a 2. Noah's at an 8. Atta boy. 3, but still building, says Broom. Brock Bandy's got 6 with the hiccups. It could climb, Noah. If you just ate that a minute ago, you're not done climbing. That's going to go to a 10, I bet. Jason P's up to a 7. 6 and climbing for Subtle Eel. A little more for me here. Man, just good. Subtle Eel's at a 6. Mind Games at a 2. Death Ridge sitting at a 1. Would love to know if Skippy ate something. Well, come on, Beast. Did you eat something hot for us? Tell us what you ate. Brock Bandy's at a 7. No free rides. Carolina Reaper 4 and climbing. Props. Topher. Good to see you. Topher Kutsaman. Logged in late. What the jalapeno's going on here? It's 1 hot minute, my friend. Only had a handful of the Reaper corn dogs. Wasn't that bad. 6 for Broom. That was Doc, by the way. Stevie Champagne, almost like psychedelic. Man, I love that. I'm going to 5. Double Red Primo is going to be peak soon, I think, to a 6. No 10 so far. I'm looking to see Noah. Holy moly, what a way to live, says Noah. Are you still sitting at an 8, Noah, or is it climbing? Charlie's at a 6. On the bus at a 3. Parked at 3. Jalapenos at 12 for Pour and Brew Spirit. Chili Phil, 0. Chad Matthews down to 1. This didn't move my needle, but if I gave a taste number, be off the hooks. Kaiser Cube, the Cayman Puree from Louisiana Pepper Exchange, Roseville 4. Very nice floral accent. Kind of salty, but delicious. I've gone through 3 or 4 of those things from the Cayenne Puree. One of my favorites. You guys are crazy. I'm dying from a small habanero. You guys are pros. Stevie Champagne. No one's a pro here. We're all just farting around. Brock Bandy's at an 8 with a gut bomb. Apollo Hot Sauce 7 to 10 for Fred. Noah James pretty content on an 8. It was half of a dry. It was a half of a dry. Oh, a dry pod. Gnarly. Down to a 1 for Sasquatch. Balaki's got a 0. Rolling the losing dice. Slam the bottle. You know, it tastes too good. I do have a couple bottles, though. I could slam that. You know what? It does taste pretty good. Uh-oh. While Jason's dropping from a 7 to a 5, Broom's climbing to an 8. I don't believe you did 2 drops. How many did you really do, Tom? 5 for On the Bus, 5 Brock Bandy. Strangely enough, it tasted great smoky flavor. Yeah, dry pods will give you that smoky flavor sometimes, Noah. Incredible said Siegel Rock Squad. All right, so if that was your first 1 hot minute, please do me a favor and just put an X in the chat. Just the letter X. I just want to see if we have any first timers tonight. To me, there you go, QVAN. Come on, you've been on it before, QVAN, haven't you? Clayton with his first. Oh, look at all these X's. Wow. How cool is that? Tell me 1 hot minute isn't fun. David Hefty, I didn't see you there. Aren't 1 hot minute? It's a good time, right? Now we don't do it. I don't televise when we're going to do it. It's a once in a while thing. A lot of new people. That's so cool. Charlie's down to a 2. The birthday boy's down to a 2. It's the second 1 hot minute for Doc. You know what I need to do? This needs to happen. I don't know if you guys, 1791 is his first. This is what needs to happen. If somebody can, I don't know what, it would be really cool. In the playlist, I should make a category for 1 hot minute. So people can go back and look at because the 1 hot minutes are fun. Problem is, I don't put 1 hot minute in the title. So it's almost impossible for me to go back and figure out where the 1 hot minutes are. It's a shame, too, because that would be cool to have that designated so you can just check those out. NB Mike, 65. It was his first. Good to see you, man. FE was their first. Very, very cool. It's hilarious, actually. I would not have done that otherwise. Are we in a cult now? Hey, stop talking like that. No, man, listen, I had somebody that gave me a hard time for that. Endorphins are dumping for Noah. I remember, I'm not even going to talk about it. It's not a cult. Not a cult. I can change the title anytime I want. You can do that, Travis, but there's a few problems with that. As a content, I'm the Noise Opera. 5 months, baby. We love you, dude. I don't know if anybody else has noticed this, but this is something that I've noticed. If you have a video that's whatever it's doing, if you have a normal, a weekly thing that you expect for a certain video to do, if you make a change in the title or the thumbnail, it usually tanks. It changes dramatically. I don't know why. It throws the algorithm off. I don't know what the deal is. So I'm reluctant to change things once things are going, Make the 1 hot minute YouTube shorts. Not a bad idea. I seriously always wanted to join a cult. I don't know why. Bizzle said, you don't want to join a cult, man. Cults are bad. Bad. This isn't a cult. So you know why it's called? There's a lot of reasons it's not a cult. Because I did Google it. Because somebody once accused me of me being a cult leader. And this being a cult. Seriously. Publicly. On social media. Look, best natural high a human can feel. I agree, Noah. So I Googled things that make something a cult. I don't talk about the end days. It's not like a part of my thing. You don't have an undying love for me. If I do something wrong, you're going to unsubscribe like that. You aren't I'm not demanding your money. There's a few other things. I actually looked it up because this guy accused me of being a cult leader. I'm like, what? The dickens you say? Lord Winter. That's a great name. I watch Scoville eat peppers, but I can't eat primo. Sadly, my system won't handle more than a jalapeno. Take your time, Lord Winter. Go slow. It's a hobby. Kaiser Cube. Travis, I love the cult. Great band, man, for real. Great band. Oh. Johnny needs sunglasses. Every time I wear sunglasses, I get the Master Yoshi thing. Roshi, I mean. Roshi. In fact, where are they? I should put them on. It's hysterical. Every single time I walk outside, I get it. Down to a 3 for Noah. You handle that like a champ. Cult of Personality is a lovely song. That's a great song. I agree with that. You're not a member of a cult, QC. See, this is how rumors start. No cult here. No cult. You know how he knows not cult? The guy in charge of a cult's got all the answers. I don't have any answers. Seriously, I have no idea what tomorrow's going to look like. Wrong guy. It's a club. We're on the bus for hot stuff. That's all. Exactly. Master Roshi. There you go. You should see it. With the glasses on, forget about it. Gotta get the kids good night to bed. Good night, Death Ridge. You're a good dude, man. Yeah, I know. But seriously, if I put glasses on, I'm not joking. Every single time I go outside with sunglasses on, someone will say it. If I take glasses off, no one says a thing. Got to enjoy the ride to the top of the heat, SG says. Anyway, that was a great one hot minute. Charlie's birthday. We got a one hot minute. LA Beast dropped in and said hi. That was pretty cool. Look at that. Lurking but digging it. You even have Tommy Scoville. Now there's your leader right there. Tommy. Tommy's the man. That was a very good stream tonight. The only thing that was a fun stream tonight, I think it's been good so far. Listen, I'm not going to lie to you. Try to keep my cool. It's not every day that LA Beast stops in on your live stream. That's a pretty cool thing. He's a star. Every time I'm a mod on his channel, and every time he goes live, every time I see the notification. I don't care what time it is, I'm on there, and he always says hello to me and talks to me a little bit. He's just a very good dude. George Heilman, I showed a friend of mine your channel. He said you look like the wrestler Goldberg. I get that too. I get Goldberg. I get John Malkovich. I get a lot. The Beast. Yeah, LA Beast was here, Tommy. It's pretty cool. He stopped in for one hot minute. I mean, how cool is that? Gotta go. Thanks for your videos, Mr. Scoville. Poor and bruised of spirit. Love your name. Have a good night, man. We'll improve. I promise you. Seagull Rock Squawk. Ah, heck. One more tablespoon. Spoken like a true savage. I get the Scott Ian all the time. I do. In fact, it's really weird how I get the same ones all the time. Back when I was in college, there was a song, I Wear My Sunglasses at Night. Remember that song? The dude who sang that, dead ringer for him when I was in college. Dead ringer for him. And De Niro, there's a couple back in the day. Break time over. Have a nice night, George Halleman. You too, bud. Have a good night. Tim, I got to get to work in the morning. Go to the Campbell's Ghost Pepper Chicken Noodle for breakfast. The stuff is great. It's great, Tim. Brock Bandy with a Corey Hart. Sweet. Exactly. I really did look just like him. When I had hair, you guys don't believe this? I used to be a hair model. No. I know what you're saying. I can't be, Johnny. Very true. Hair model. Crazy thing is, the salon that I modeled for is still in business. It's hilarious. They had people that were training, so the haircut was cheap if you're a student. So I was just going there to get a cheap haircut. She's like, "You want to be a hair model?" I'm like, "No." I'm like, "What does that mean?" She says, "Well, I'll pay you to cut your hair." I said, "You'll pay me to cut my hair." I said, "Yeah, how much?" She goes, $100 a month. I said, I believe we can work together. I was in college. That was like a fortune. You don't have a job and you're in college, $100. That's drinking money for the month. Mosh Pit Madness with the sweet name. What's up, Johnny? Saw your hot peanut challenge or hot peanut challenge in Jungle Gyms in Cincy. I was saying because a long-time viewer killed it, Mr. Scoville. Good to see you, Mosh Pit. Love the name, man. Mind Game says, Johnny, you look like that lifeboat guy. What's really funny, Tommy, is with my mom. They're in Reno. They're walking somewhere. This person walks up to Tommy and goes, "Which one are you?" He says, "Excuse me? Are you the drug guy or the pepper guy?" He goes, "I'm the drug guy." "Oh, God, I love your work." I think that's so funny. Are you the drug guy or the pepper guy? Tom always thought I'd be a hair model. You look like Tom. You look like Adrian Ballou, the guitarist. You do. Every time I see Adrian Ballou, I'm like, man, it's Broom. We also walked, it was as strange as could be. Tommy and I walked into a world market in Reno. We walked in looking for something to review. This woman walks out. She's like, "Hey, Tommy. Hey, Johnny." And just walked out like she'd seen us yesterday. Not like, "Hey, cool. What are you guys doing here?" But just, I swear to you, just like, "Hey, Johnny. Hey, Tommy." And just kept walking. Like, that was weird. Phew, that one hot minute was massive fun. It always is. When do we see Chase eat ice cream? Morella. We got freeze-dried ice cream. The problem with that, we've looked into it. Listen, you have to understand something. Foy and I, all we do is sit around and dream of what's never been heated and what hasn't been heated properly. It's all we do. We go in grocery stores with a pad and a paper, just walking up and looking up aisles. So we've thought about ice cream. We've thought about it. The problem with ice cream is it creates so many additional problems because of obviously the freezing part. It's a problem. Travis W., what about spicy Pop Rocks? We looked into that. No kidding. Listen, there's nothing you can say that we haven't tried yet. I'm not even joking. You think of it, we've done it. We've done some weird stuff you never even wouldn't even believe if I told you. Good night, UTF Apollo. Oh, I thought you were saying that. If you heat it, good night. Oh, yep. Good night, and keep your eye on the fire. Absolutely. Thank you. Thanks for being here, man. That was a fun stream. I had fun this time. I always do, but this was a good one. It's a birthday. Real deal. You are you. We all know, and more can't stop. Help you look like famous people. Be you, Johnny. Thanks, real deal. Here's the thing, though. It's not if you guys had a channel and you had 1,000 people looking at you or 10,000 people looking at you every day, they tell you who you look like. You look like somebody. Dizzy, you look like somebody. Don't you get that all the time? Lord Winter, forget about it. You look like somebody. And that Jason P, forget about it. He hears it constantly. Looks like somebody. Everybody looks like somebody. I just happen to have a platform where everybody can see me and go, oh, I'm sure I look like people that haven't even told me yet. I get it all the time. Oh, hush, Dizzy, relax. Chili oil in coffee? No, David. Hefty, I've never put chili oil in coffee. I put tincture in coffee. I put powder in coffee, but never oil. See, Chili Phil. They say it looks like Robin Williams. I've been thinking of that since the minute you first typed your name. I was like, man, that dude types like he looks like Robin Williams, man. So I've got to figure out a way. I need to get to where Bizzle's at. And Bizzle and I need to make a video together. That's got to happen. That'd be really fun, wouldn't it? I would like that, man. SG, now I'll go to the next level of heat for the crack balls. Man, I tell you, I love those crack balls, man. I really do. I eat a lot of them. So get John Malkovich on for one hot minute. Wouldn't that be great? I'd rather hang out with Malkovich than De Niro. De Niro's a jerk. Malkovich is cool as can be, though. Here's the problem with De Niro. De Niro reads the press, and don't you know that wherever he is, he's the smartest and the most important guy in the room. And I couldn't be around him. Malkovich, I would love to hang out with that guy. He'd be fun to chill with. Someday I imagine I'll bump into him and someone says, man, someone told me I look like you. So I've successfully gotten back to shaving with a straight razor without hacking myself. I only cut myself once this week. It was a good one, though. You know the thing about shaving with a straight razor, man, you can't go fast. You got to take your time, man. You got to go slow. Taxi Driver was a good flick. Oh, don't get me wrong, Travis. As an actor, he's one of my favorite actors of all time. Honestly. Goodfellas. I mean, there's so many great movies he's been in. For real. So I dig him as an actor. I just don't dig him as a human being. Dizzy, I heard of like an obscure Catholic saint called Saint Toribio. Interesting. Hey, Clayton, thanks for stopping in, dude. Appreciate you hanging with us. Boxster Box on the bus. So let me tell you what I got this weekend planned. I've got a lot of pods, and I don't like throwing them out, and I don't like freezing them. I don't have a college boy I can dish pods off to. Before, I'm a college boy. I got these 20 pods. You want them? Yeah. I don't have a college boy anymore. So I need to eat a lot of peppers this weekend. So there's going to be at least 2 pepper challenges this weekend. One of them is I'm going to try to break my record of how many chocolate primatalis I can eat. So that's got to happen on one day. So there's going to be, I promise you, one aftermath. Here's what happens in the aftermath. As soon as the video is over, I turn the video off, I start the upload process, and I play guitar for a while until the cramps get bad and I can't really focus on guitar anymore. Then I just kind of walk around and deal with the cramps, and that's why doing a live stream about the cramps is a drag, because it's when I'm cramping really bad, I can't sit still. And I can't run around and do a live stream at the same time unless I'm holding the camera doing one of those things. But I will do an aftermath for you guys. It'll be a live thing. Chef Jean Pierre said pods last for 17 years in the freezer. Not my freezer. I'm sure they probably last that long. JCP, John, I'm hopeful, but I feel like you're not excited enough about moving. Are you off to Oz? Not yet. Here's what's going on with the Oz. I've done everything. You have no idea the lengths I've gone. It's astonishing. I have people in government pulling strings. I mean, people that know, like, I have some powerful people. I have producers of reality shows writing letters. And it's just not helping. So and the crazy thing is, they can't ultimately keep me out. They're just going to make me jump through 1,000 hoops. So the next hoop is the last hoop. I'm just going to hire an immigration attorney. It's going to pay him. I'm just going to big stack of cash and say, get me into Australia. Give him all my paperwork and say, sort it out. I haven't done anything wrong. It's expunged even. Do what you got to do. So that's the next step. So Kaiser Cube. It's all right, man. I like your sense of humor. Steve-O can get to Australia, but you can't. I know Steve-O's got, like, he's been, one of his felonies is for cocaine, and ain't no border if you're Steve-O. I'm just not famous enough yet. Hoping this reality show is going to help. Definitely can't hurt. Frozen peppers are okay for making sauce. Listen, they have their place for sure. You can freeze them, and then when they're done, dehydrate them if you want to. Dehydrating is probably the best thing to do, though. Skid Mark. Peppers have bridged the gap. My younger brother and I have weekly burns these days and talk about anything. Become much closer. Wow, that's so cool, Skid Mark. You hear that? Peppers have kind of bridged the gap between his brother. Ah, that's so cool, man. That's the coolest thing in the world. That's beautiful. The guy that my old boss, I fired him. It was great. I love the guy. I've known him forever. He's a wonderful human being. One of the few guys. I mean, I just admire him so much. He's just such a good guy. But he has a son who's on the autism spectrum. Well, I have a son as well, but his son is a little bit more intense than my son. My son's more high functioning. And he and his son, he's older. His son's, a man, and he just didn't really connect with him with anything. And he started watching the channel with his son, and now they watch it all the time. And so it was almost. I don't like thinking about firing him because I love the guy. That was pretty cool though, firing him like that. Nate Strickland, good to see you, man. No DoorDash. Man, I'll tell you what. Here's a problem. Think about this for just a minute. If you get a Big Mac meal through DoorDash, just a Big Mac, fries, and a Coke, you know what you're going to spend? You're going to spend 13 to 15 bucks. I swear to you, after it's delivered. You go to a big box store, you can buy a massive porterhouse steak for less or the same price. You can buy, a ribeye, a huge ribeye for the same price as a McDonald's. It's garbage. So fast food is just, when I eat it, when I'm starving and I have nothing to cook, or I just don't feel like throwing anything together. But my thing about eating, it's the path of least resistance. I'm looking, like, unless I'm with friends, it's not an event. It's a pit stop. It's just fuel. You know what I mean? If I'm going out to dinner with Foy and his son, then it's something to enjoy. It's a moment. It's an experience. It's an experience more so than the calories you intake. You know what I mean? But when I'm by myself, I'm not gonna sit down and have a night. I mean, I'm just get gas in my tank and go on to the next thing. Mind game, Johnny. Make sure he doesn't take you to the airport in a white van with blacked out windows, right? For real. You think about that. I was in the Philippines. I think about that. You'd see some cars. It's like that's a sketchy car. In like Chicago, that'd be a sketchy car. But here, it's like, you know, what's crazy in the Philippines? When I was there the last time, they were rolling out this new app, kind of like Lyft or Uber, but it was for the Philippines. And I downloaded it to my phone. I can't remember the name of it, but I was like, I don't know how well this is going to work because the lines, there's lines on the road, but they don't mean a thing, nothing, ever. Just people just always moving, beeping their horn. Beeping your horn is not a rude thing there. It's like, hey, I'm here and I'm coming your way. And it's never a hard one. It's just you hear them all the time, just constantly. And I'd be on this corner. I'm like, how are they ever going to find me? And I dial up the app and they'd be there in like 3 minutes. Amazing. I also got once I had the best experience I had with the Uber was in Australia. I was in the outback. I mean the outback. I saw camels, like outback. And I was doing a radio spot. We had to get a cab back, and we called up an Uber. And within 5 minutes, it was there. And I mean, we drove for this person must have just happened to be there really close when we happened to dial it up. We don't even get Grubhub and DoorDash in the mountains. You're just as well, Bizzle, man. The stuff is garbage. It really is, man. You know what? Things have changed a lot, man. Think about this. If you guys remember Five Guys, if you went to Five Guys like 5 years ago and you ordered fries, you could feed a small village for what I mean, it's a regular order of fries. Like if you only 3 people, you just got one fry. That's it. We're set. We're covered. And you're gonna throw fries out. Go there and get them now. Get a little cup of fries. It's ridiculous. See, if you honk your horn before you hit somebody, the liability is greatly reduced. There you have it. You know what they told me? They say if you get into an accident and you need to get to a hospital, sort it out on your own. It's not a good thing to dial 911. Like there's no 911 there. They have a service, but they said you're better off figuring your own transportation there. It's crazy, guys. We're gonna wrap it up. Charlie Murphy, my Tommy calls him. I love you, Charlie. You're a great man. I love you, Mary. I can't wait till I can see you guys again. All you guys that hung out tonight, thank you. Hope you guys have a great night. Thank you for celebrating Charlie's birthday with me tonight. He's a great guy. And LA Beast popping in, 1 hot minute. It was just a beautiful stream. Thanks for hanging out with me. Let's be kind to somebody tomorrow, okay? Tell someone you love them. All right? I love you, Charlie. And I love all you guys, every one of you. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm Johnny Scoville. This was Chase D.